Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today for this beautiful morning sequence that you can do to just start the day with joy, with a sense of connection to yourself and maybe to your life. My name's Ellie. I'm a Hatha yoga teacher and I'm so grateful to have you here today. So please feel free to get settled on your mat here. Gently begin by closing the eyes, coming completely into this moment, letting go of the day or the week that's just passed. And just bring awareness to where you're at today. Maybe where the body is at physically. Maybe where you're at mentally today, emotionally. Not trying to change anything, but just bring awareness. And then starting to deepen the breath, feeling the belly and the ribcage expand, and allowing the torso and the shoulders to relax on your exhale. And then on your next inhale, take the deepest breath you've taken all day, and just hold your breath at the top. And then exhale through the mouth. Allowing us to come even more into this moment. And then gently we'll bring our hands together at our hearts. And just press your thumb knuckles into the heart space here. And tap into an intention for your practice today, whatever that might be for you. And just bowing our head towards our hands, feeling a deep stretch in the back of the neck. Just bowing to this energy within us, this light of the divine within our heart. Just take one more deep breath in here. And then exhale, bring your head back over your heart. And then we'll release our hands to the left and the right of the hips. You can keep your eyes closed here if that's comfortable. Inhale, lift the hands all the way up towards the sky. Really reaching up, stretching through the torso. Exhale, bring your right hand to your left knee, your left hand behind you. And coming into a gentle twist here. Breathe into the belly. Inhale, bring your hands back up and overhead. Exhale, left hand to right knee this time, right hand behind us. Gentle twist to the other side. Breathe into the belly. So good for the internal organs, so good for the spine here. Inhale, hands back up towards the sky. And we're just going to bring our hands to our shoulders here. Inhale, bring the elbows together, bringing the elbows up towards the sky and circling them back around behind us. Inhale to bring the elbows together. Exhale, they come down the back body. Moving at your own pace here with the breath. Just opening up the chest, opening up the shoulders. One more time here, really make it count. And then face the hands into the lap. And then when you're ready, you can come forward into a tabletop position here. Finding our alignment as soon as we arrive here. So bring the wrists in line with the shoulders, the knees in line with the hips, the ankles in line with the knees. And then open your fingertips out wide, open the hands, open the fingers. And then engage your core and extend through the spine. So now the neck is nice and long. And then inhale, we're going to drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Moving through cat-cow at your own pace. Inhale to open and expand. Exhale to close and contract. Inhale, making the breath like a single motion, a single wave. So we're not holding the breath here at any point, but allowing ourselves to move through the pose with the breath. Inhale once more, big open here. And then exhale. Come back into your cat pose. Inhale, come back to your neutral spine. Curl the toes under here. You can walk your palms forward. And we're going to send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. So you can pedal through the feet here. Starting to wake up the hamstrings. Broaden through the upper back. And just find a moment of stillness here in your downward facing dog. Feeling that prana, that energy rush to the brain. And then inhale, we're going to bring the right leg between the hands. Finding your low lunge here, lower down on the back knee. And then inhale, open the chest. Take a deep breath in here. And then exhale, straighten the front leg, coming to a runner stretch. And even here, can we lift the chest? Can we keep the spine extended and long? Exhale, rolling through back into your low lunge. And then on your next exhale, straightening that front knee once more. Inhale, come back forward, lift up on that back knee, and then we're just going to send it to a downward facing dog again. Then inhale, bring the left foot forward this time. Lowering down on that back knee. Inhale, open the chest here. Taking a couple of deep breaths in here, opening up through that hip crease. And then on your exhale, straightening the front leg, toes flex towards the face. Open the chest. And then on your next inhale, roll forward, open the chest. Exhale, straighten that front leg, roll it backwards. Inhale, roll forward once more, open the chest. Exhale, straightening the back leg, downward facing dog. Taking a nice deep breath in here, and exhale. Inhale, look towards the hands, and gently we're just going to walk up towards the hands. Coming into a forward fold here, so you can bring your feet under the hips or maybe a little bit wider. Wherever you are, we're going to bend the knees, and we're just going to fold over the legs here. You can bring your hands to opposite elbows if that's comfortable for you. And you can just relax the head and the neck down. Maybe start to sway side to side, just decompressing the spine. So good for the spine, so good for all of the internal organs. And then really bend the knees here. And very slowly, with presence, with awareness, we're going to lift all the way up to the standing position into Tadasana. But take your time here, there's no rush. The head and the neck is the last thing to come up. And then we roll the shoulder blades back and open. Open the palms towards the front of the room. Just take a couple of deep breaths here, taking up space, feeling what it feels like to be in your body today, to be existing, to be breathing, to be moving, to be alive. Feeling so grateful to be alive. And then we'll bring our hands to our hips. We're going to walk the feet together at the top of the mat. Then we're going to step the right foot back behind us. We're going to pivot on the back foot, and we're going to just bring awareness to your feet. Make sure that your heel is in line with the arch of the back foot. Bring our hands to the left and the right. And then we're going to reach forward, keep this knee straight. And then we're going to bend, bring the left hand to the shin, reaching the right hand all the way up to the sky and opening the chest. Coming into Trikonasana, triangle pose. So really open the chest here, look up towards the sky. Press into the outer edge of your back foot here. And breathe here. Engage the core, come back to center. And then we're just going to pivot on the front foot and pivot on the back foot. So now we're in kind of the same position but on the other leg. So now we're on the other side. Again, bring awareness to your feet, making sure the heel is in line with the arch of the back foot. Bring your hands to the left and the right. And then inhale, reach forward, reach forward, reach forward. Exhale, bring your hand to your shin. Left hand up towards the sky, and we open the chest. Taking a couple of deep breaths here. Feel this opening through that hip crease, through the hip, through the side of the body. And then engage your core. Coming all the way back up. Now we're going to pivot both feet in. So now we're in a wide-legged position here. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, open the chest. We're going to reach the chest forward and the hips come back. Coming into a wide-legged forward fold here. Come to a halfway here. And then if you're ready, when you're ready, you can gently lower down onto a chair, onto a block, or maybe even onto the ground here. Pressing through the outer edges of the feet. And gently we fold from the hips, keeping the spine straight and coming all the way into your wide-legged forward fold. Breathe here. Inhale, come up halfway lift. Bring your hands back to the hips. Bend the knees and gently we're going to lift all the way back up to standing. Beautiful. Now we're just going to pivot on the front foot and cartwheel your hands down and coming to a downward facing dog. And then gently lowering the knees down. Bring the knees as wide as your mat, toes together behind you. And we're gently going to come forward into a child's pose here. Come into your own little cave of love, as I like to call it. take a nice few cleansing deep breaths here. Maybe you come up onto the fingertips of the hands and just feel that deep stretch in the shoulder blade. And inhale, we're going to lift back up to a tabletop. And then we're going to bring our right foot to the outside of the right hand. And then we're going to step the left foot up to the outside of the left hand and pivot your toes so that they're at 45-degree angles. And then we're going to slowly lower down into Malasana or yogic squat. So we can keep our hands on the mat here, or we can bring the hands together at the heart and gently opening the knees to the left and the right and using the elbows. Wherever we are, just try and keep that chest lifted. It's okay if the heels come up off the ground. Breathe here. And then when you're ready, you can bring your hands behind you and slowly come back down. We're just going to bring the knees together. We've just done a big opening with the hips, so now we need to do that closing. So just take a breath here. We're going to finish up today's class by doing some Anulom Vilom, which is a pranayama technique, a breathwork technique. I feel like this is the perfect way to start your day for a morning yoga sequence. So to begin, we place our left hand in our lap and our right hand. We use our right hand for this. We're going to be using the thumb and the pinky finger. And we always start with an exhale through the left nostril. So we're going to block the right nostril, exhale through the left, inhale through the left, then we switch. We use the pinky finger on the left nostril. We exhale through the right nostril, inhale through the right nostril, and switch. Exhale through the left. So just take a nice deep breath in through both nostrils to begin. And then block the right nostril, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left nostril. And then we switch. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. And switch. So keeping your awareness solely on the breath, how it moves through the nose, trying to make the breath deep and long and slow. So there's no rush here. Next time you exhale through the left nostril, you can release your mudra, your pranayama. You can bring your hands to the knees here with the palms facing upwards. Just taking a moment here to bring gratitude into all the ways in which we show up for ourselves every day, in which we support others, in our own little bubble, in our own little way. We make the world a better place by inspiring those around us, by offering support and love, or even just presence, just being present for someone. your day to day with awareness, with presence. And just by you being that, you inspire everyone around you to also tap into that within themselves. So maybe that could be your intention for today. Maybe just to feel good within myself first, so that then I can inspire the world to also feel this within them. And so feel free to move into a couple of minutes of silent meditation if you have time. Otherwise, I will say goodbye to you here. Thank you so much for joining me today in this practice. I wish you a beautiful day ahead, and may your life be filled with love, be filled with passion and joy. Thank you so much.